It started like every other Tuesday. Tony was deadlifting the van, not in the van, not on the van itself. Just him, a steel chin strap, and a headband made of braided mop strings. Jesse stood nearby, mirror in one hand, diamond-crusted spray bottle in the other. His pompadour shimmered like a galaxy made of coconut oil. He was whispering a rap under his breath, sharpening lines like razors. I cleaned the grime that time forgot. Sparkle from the sink to the parking lot. Then the phone rang. Tony dropped the van gently like a newborn llama. Jesse answered the phone like it owed him rent. "You got grime? We got time." The voice on the other end shook. "It's Unit 12B. The toilet sings. It screams, Jesse. I heard it whisper my ex-husband's nickname." Tony grunted. "Ain't no porcelain crooner scaring civilians on our watch." Jesse nodded. "Let's silence that siren." They arrived at the retirement home in slow motion, Tony with a mop slung across his back like a war axe, Jesse strutting beside him like a disco-fueled exorcist. A confused elderly man dropped his spoon as they passed. Inside, a resident whispered, "Are those the Bleach Boys?" They knocked on the door. It creaked open with jazz hands. And then came the sound. From the bathroom. A deep, echoing rendition of "I Will Always Love You," but in reverse. Tony stormed into the bathroom, muscles bulging like bread dough left in the sun. The toilet hissed. Jesse stepped in behind him, unsheathing his dual spray bottles, one peppermint, one vengeance. He rapped softly, "This ain't no porcelain prom night. We bring dawn to your long night." And then the toilet lunged. Yes, lunged. The seat snapped open, revealing teeth made of floss picks. Tony tackled it. They rolled. Tiles cracked. Granny photos fell off the wall. Jesse sprayed holy water through a disco diffuser. "Shh! Let me talk to it." The toilet gurgled in Latin. Tony screamed, "Get plunged!" and powerbombed it into the tub. Behind the mirror cabinet, they found a tunnel. Warm, wet, it pulsed with memories. Jesse paused, running fingers through his hair. Still perfect. "Tony," he said, "this isn't demonic plumbing. This is heartbreak with a water bill." They found the original toilet, humming softly. Heartbroken, glazed with soap residue and longing. Jesse reached out. He rapped again, this time from the soul. "You were left behind in tile and glue, but love don't flush. Nah, it sticks like you." Tony flexed his pecs in time with the beat. The toilet began to glow, and then it spoke. "Thank you for hearing me." It flushed itself into the light. Back at the van, Tony stood shirtless in the sun, flexing so hard the wind clapped. Jesse leaned in the mirror doing a final hair check, but then Tony dropped to one knee. "Jesse," he whispered, "I think I pulled something. My flex. It's fading." Jesse lowered his sunglasses. "Don't say that, brother." Tony looked down at his arm. It was still massive, but it trembled. Jesse placed a hand on his shoulder. "Then we double down. You train the muscle. I'll perfect the shine. Together?" Tony looked up, a tear forming beneath his battle bandana. "Together?" Suddenly, the van's radio burst to life. Crackle, static, then, "Yo, Jesse." The voice was his, but deeper. From the future? From the mirror realm? "You're doing good, bro. Don't let the weirdness shake you. Even if your conditioner runs out, the style lives on." Then softly, "Stay silky, baby." Jesse blinked, nodded, then smiled. "You heard him, Tony. Let's ride." Tony stood, raised both mop buckets over his head, and shouted, "Flex forgiveness!" Jesse kicked open the van door, sprayed himself in the face with glitter mist, and dropped the final verse. No grime too tough, no soul too twisted. If life's the mess, then we stay enlisted. You call the rest when you're feeling lazy. You call flex and fresh when the world gets crazy. Cue slow motion fist bump. Cue van peeling off into a double rainbow. Cue theme music made entirely of bass drops, window cleaner sprays, and heavenly choirs. Stay silky, baby.